Hello beautiful soul, welcome to this week's video. I hope that you're having an amazing morning, an amazing afternoon, an amazing day in general, whatever time it is. I am back in Utah, so I'm in my beautiful car. Everyone knows me as a yoga instructor. I'm in love with yoga. Yoga wasn't something I ever saw myself doing. I never thought I was capable of it, and I actually have a video on my channel of how my teacher training went. This video specifically, I wanted to create for you, for anyone who don't know anything about yoga. If you're curious about just the benefits that it holds, why yoga? Why yoga? So I hope you enjoy. I hope if anything this adds a little bit of light, inspiration, and maybe you'll wake up in the morning or tonight before you go to bed, and right after you wake up you'll just do a little stretch, maybe 5 minutes even, and find some benefit from it. I hope you enjoy. So first of all, yoga for me, I never thought I could be flexible. I never thought I could do anything upside down. When I was younger, I thought I was way too tall to be able to do headstands or even cartwheels. And I never thought flexibility was a possibility for me. Until I did do a couple of yoga classes back in college, and I would leave it feeling just in this euphoria feeling when I would leave class. It was amazing. And then I took a break from it. After I left, I didn't make it an essential part of my life. I was still very inflexible. I just liked the feeling that it would bring me back into my feeling body, and so it was euphoric, and I didn't even know how to explain it. I didn't even know what was going on. I just felt like it was very meditative for me, and so I didn't feel like it was extremely essential for my life. So then 3 years pass, and then my friend forces me to go to a yoga class, and I didn't like that specific one. It wasn't exactly what I enjoyed, because we all have something we individually like. And then I went to a different class, and I finally found what I liked, because this instructor was amazing. Once you find an instructor that fits what you like, they are out there. Your yoga instructor, your yoga class is out there. You just have to keep searching, and you have to keep looking, and you'll find exactly what you're looking for. Or you can just do YouTube videos and you can just explore it yourself. Just make sure you're doing it safely. But this particular yoga instructor was just kind, full of sunshine, gracious, respectful. She allowed us to go, and it's as if she gave trust to her students, to us, to explore where we were at, but also reminded us to be safe about it. With each pose, to take it step at a time, and that it's not a competition. We're not here to compete or feed the ego. We're here to check in with our internal selves and to be and to progress at whatever level we're at and how our body is speaking to us. So I fell in love with yoga after that, because I kept going and I found that I was becoming more flexible. So if you think that you're not flexible and that's the reason why you're not doing yoga, you can do it. And I just want to remind you, you can do it. Some reasons why I personally love yoga is that anyone can do it. You can be a senior citizen, you can be handicapped, you can be pregnant even, and you can do yoga. Yoga's all about beginning wherever you're at and honoring that. It taught me to go within myself and start listening to myself. I feel like we don't always do that. Usually we betray ourselves. We betray where we're at to be competitive, and then we give up because we were trying to do what somebody was doing when they had years of practice, and we just began. And so we compare ourselves like, oh, they can do the splits. Well, this is your second day of going to yoga, or to even try it. Don't push yourself. Don't get hurt, because you can get hurt if you try to push it. And then that's why a lot of people quit going, because they want to just jump right to it. But like everything in life, it's all about practice. Yoga teaches patience. It teaches you to be patient and to accept exactly where you're at, honoring your body. It also quiets the monkey mind, which is always just kind of judging everything around us and speaking constantly. You hold a pose, a really hard pose, for a long time, your monkey mind, you can kind of start hearing it, but you're holding it, you're learning to breathe oxygen into the muscle that's speaking or that's tensing up. And you're learning to be quiet and to accept and to learn not to judge the monkey mind, but to simply be aware of it. So yoga teaches patience and awareness. It taught me so much about how to be more aware of my body and to listen. And we tend to usually ignore what our bodies are telling us. Usually just trying to push it and try to do the best we can to produce and to be on all the time. But that kind of teaches us, okay, your body's hurting right now. You need to take it slow. Yoga then taught me about meditation, and the whole thing is focused with prana, which prana is translated into life force. So breath is what gives us life. Breathe it in right now for 1 second. Just take in that beautiful breath that gives the life force, the energy. It's just amazing. And yoga really teaches you to meditate and teaches you to breathe into your muscles, to be more intentional with your breath. Breath work can bring to your day, to your anxiety, to your thinking, to your stress. If you're having a stressful day, if you just sit back and you take a breath, it is so beneficial. A lot more answers start to come to mind. But another reason you should try yoga is because yoga helps you to find the deeper meaning of things. It's nice to achieve beautiful poses in yoga, but if you really explore your practice and you develop a deep practice, that it's more about going in tune with feeling to your emotions. Hip opener poses, emotions release, or memories come up to you, and it's because we tend to hold a lot of emotions in our hips and in our body in general. Situations and emotions, they kind of get stuck in our body, and so it's really good to just move it out. Yoga helps so much with depression, anxiety. You should definitely try stretching if you ever feel a little stressed. There's some poses in your practice where you go upside down. Poses actually help grow the hypothalamus and supposed to help us maintain our memory. Yoga teaches a way to live. I take my practice with me through my everyday life. If I'm ever feeling stressed, I get down on the yoga mat. If I'm feeling stressed, I sit and meditate. I remind myself that we're all just human beings. We're all imperfect. We're all struggling. Not to judge myself, because through falling in a pose or not achieving it, I learned don't judge myself for it. I'm gonna love myself through this journey. And so it taught me to not judge, to love. It taught me kindness to each human being. It taught me to be like truly genuine and what that means and how we're just beings of energy and we have a divine purpose here. It's taught me a way of life. I'm so grateful for yoga. I'm sure it could go on and on. Give it a try. Don't judge yourself for it. You might be really tight. You might not be able to achieve a pose. You might be sore. But if you practice, I bet even after one time, you're gonna find yourself calmer, more in tune with yourself, even if just a little bit. You're gonna listen to what your body needs. You're gonna, for a second, you're gonna take time for yourself. And you're gonna be proud of yourself for trying something that you haven't tried before. I hope, if anything, you feel overcome with love and you learn more about yourself through your yoga practice, even if it's just one time or 2 times, or you continue doing it. You will find progression if you keep at it. Even if it's just once a week, you'll find yourself doing things you never thought were possible. You'll take it throughout your day and you'll learn to honor yourself. I hope that you find the light within yourself that's within the light of all of us. As they say, namaste. The light within me honors the light within each of you. And don't judge yourself at all. Just be safe about it, honor yourself, and just listen to what your body has to tell you. The yoga instructor will help you, whoever it is. I love you guys. Have an amazing 2021. Beginning this new chapter with just love and light and faith and hope in your heart. I love you guys, and I'm sending my love and light your way.